Yo, what is up guys, Velocity Vapor here, and this is my very first video on my new channel. And so yeah, so we're going to be doing a Trove episode, like, series for you guys, glitchy, where we're gonna, and then we're probably gonna do the new Call of Duty. If you guys want to see that, comment down below, new COD, and I would try to get it and stream it for you guys. So I gotta get that stream going. I'll try to make a Twitch channel, so stream on Twitch. I'll let you guys know about that. If you guys want to add me on PS4, I'll put my gamer tag down in the description below. And so let's jump right into the main topic of this video, which is going to be how to get Flux. Now, many people starting out have a lot of problems with earning Flux. Now, I also did have the difficulty of getting Flux, and you know, it's not an easy thing. I've got some rules. You got to be dedicated. So like, you know, you got to be dedicated. So, you know, just got to keep on grinding. You know, you want the Flux, so then you gotta work for the Flux. You know, it's usually how all games work. Their in-game currency usually takes time to grind, and be patient. Okay, when you're selling, be patient. They're not gonna be bought in like 2 seconds. That's not how the market works. It takes a couple minutes for it to be posted up, and then it would soon be sold. So those are my 2 rules right there: be dedicated and be patient. So for my first tip is leveling up shadows. So if you already have really good gear, you know, like S5, well, if you get another shadow, like an S2 shadow or S3, level that up to level 5 and then loot collect that S5. You can sell it on the market for around 10 to 11k, or you can use it for some other radiant gears. So yeah, so that's my first tip. Second tip is go grinding for blank scrolls. Now, how do you get blank scrolls? Well, I'm about to show you guys right now. So we're gonna head over. You can go to any Uber from U1 to U9, and basically what you want to go do is you want to go to recipe dungeons, which I'm gonna head over here really quickly, and I'll show you guys how to get blank scrolls. And they're not like regular dungeons where they show up all the time. They show up occasionally here and there. You know, sometimes you might find 3 next to each other, sometimes you might find just 1 by itself, you know, like this one. And so yeah, so this method is all based on RNG, if you can actually get a lot of them in the same world that you're in right now. And so basically, let me just finish up this boss. Alright, so you get the scroll, and what you want to go do is you want to go head to a cornerstone plot really quickly, and so you get your cornerstone, you go inside, and you want to go to loot collector, and you want to loot collect. So you get 1 blank scroll for every recipe you get. Now, what do you do with the recipes? Now, you can use them for rune crafting. You know, you can make Flux off of rune crafting, but yeah, it's gonna take a little bit more time. What you can do with the blank scrolls at the moment is that you can sell it for $2.75 each on the market, and they'll sell pretty quickly. I usually sell them for about 5 each, like 5 in a group. And so they sell pretty quickly. It's like 1,375 Flux, somewhere around there. Forgot, but that's decent money, you know. If you're barely starting off, that's pretty good. If you get at least 20 of them, that's like 5k, 6k. You can easily upgrade your gear with 5 to 6k Flux. My next method is sunlight bulbs. Now, how do you get sunlight bulbs? So basically, you want to look for peaceful hill biomes. As you can see in the bottom right hand corner, you can see this little like sunflower petal down there. You want to go to one of those biomes. So basically, every time you spawn in a world, you have this little plot, and this is a peaceful hill biome. Sometimes they might have this in there, and this is where you get the sunlight bulbs. So basically what you want to do is you want to run over it with your mount, which is the best way, or you can hit it with your sword, but I'd rather run it over with your mount. Basically, you just want to go around collecting all of these, venturing through the peaceful hill biomes. I suggest going to Master World. It just generates the biggest biomes of peaceful hills, so you'll have more chance of getting more of these. And make sure grind these on Monday, because it's 20% more harvesting. So instead of getting 130 around there, like 130 per dungeon, you're gonna be getting about 160. So that's pretty good. 60 more, 30 more bulbs. You know, if you do 3 dungeons, it's already 100 more bulbs. Now, you sell them 300 in a group for 3 each, 900 flux. Not bad. 900 flux, that's like, you basically on Monday, all you have to do is do 2 dungeons, and you already made about 1,000 flux. So you just keep on doing that for like about an hour, and you should probably be around like 30k, 40k if you're really dedicated and patient. And so yeah, now actually I have 2 more methods. One of the methods requires a club, so soon I'll be getting a club for you guys when I get the resources, because they're kind of expensive now after the recent like patch or update. And so our next method, you're gonna need a realm portal sky, and the way to get that is you want to come over to the builder's crafting bench, which you can craft inside the novice crafting bench for 100 shape, 750 former set. So you want to come over to the builder's crafting bench, you want to go to portals, and you want to come all the way down to here. It costs 100 flux and 50 infinium ore, which is pretty easy to get. And basically you just come in here and make sure you have a dragon or wings. I recommend a dragon. You can have wings or something to fly, because there's not much land. It's basically just air. See, like, it's just a bunch of little plots of land everywhere. But basically you want to go looking for the dungeons like that. When you see on the map, all the green stuff is like a place where you can, like, it's like a home place. There's like a bunch of cornerstone plots and all that. But you want to come down here and you want to open up the dark heart. Now this is a pretty bad one because of how spread out the bottom ones are, so I usually don't go for them. I usually just go for the top one. Ooh, okay, well now I can show you what the radiant cachet does. Okay, so basically, yeah, you just want to go in, hit them, and I think they give 2 each. Now do this on a Friday and you will be able to get doubles, so you get 4 each one of these, so not bad. No wait, no, you get 1, so instead of getting 1 each, you get 2, so that's pretty good. And it's a time limit one, so I suggest doing this with about 2 or 3 people. And now sometimes you drop these. Now this can drop the radiant steed mount, which goes around I think 30-40k. I haven't recently checked it, but it can also drop the radiant corona hat. This cloud needs to move. The radiant corona hat, I'll show that really quickly. If you guys like this is the radiant corona hat, so this is what you would get out of the radiant cachet box. Or it can drop 100 radiant shirts. Now if you have a lot of these and you want to test your luck, you can open them and see if you can get the radiant steed mount, but it's pretty rare to get that. If you come over to radiant and you put sort by unit price, oh, they sell for 4. Yeah, so sell them for around like 3.5 would be good. And with the radiant cachets, if I look that up real quick, they are, let me take sort by unit price off really quickly, 2k each. Now what throws this off is that when you put in sort by unit price, they're 1,800 each, so you can sell them for around 1,500, and it's still a pretty good profit, honestly, if you ask me, which that's what I'm doing right now. And so I'm gonna go on to my final method, and so I'm gonna go back to AE minions and go through a board. So basically my next method is do dungeons and just level up, pick up shadows only. Shadows are the best to pick up. And basically you just want to head in here, and you need the robotic salvages tome. Alright, so the way to get it is you gotta get max rune crafting. I can show you if I can find a plot right over here. So basically you want to find a rune crafting bench. Oh, I don't have one, but it's pretty hard to craft. Let's go over to advanced profession. So it takes 10 blank scrolls, not that much, 50 crystallized clouds, 150 radiant shards, and 200 infinium ore. And basically you want to craft the last version of this, and or like go all the way to the max skill rank, and there be a tome called Cybernetics Catalog that gives you 15 robotic salvages every time you fill it. So basically what you want to do is you just want to keep on doing dungeons and dungeons, maybe about an hour, and look at that, just sold. So basically you want to do that for about an hour or so, and see how many you have. So then once you come over to the marketplace, and I'll just sell them the whole batch at once, all 15, and you want to put 25. It's 375 flux right there. And this tome costs around, I think there is one on the market, I'm not too sure. Yep, there is a whole, oh no, wow, there's only one page. Right, so there's 5 on the market right now. 21k to 25k is the range for this, and I've made over 40k flux off of this method, just doing this. So that's almost doubling my profits of what I spent on it, which is 20k. So not bad, right? Not bad. So basically that's my methods of making flux, and basically I need to go and do some of my methods to get this rating hat to stellar, and I'll be showing a video on that, getting my new stellar, and getting a radiant melee. I did have a radiant melee, but I traded for the radiant hat, 5-star. And so yeah, so if you guys I might be doing one later on if this video gets outdated and you guys want to like know more efficient ways of making flux, higher, like things that give you higher amounts of flux. I'll be doing a video on that. Just comment down below if you guys want to see that video. I'm gonna be doing a lot of tutorials on how to get power rank, how to level up faster, how to level up your mastery faster, and just stuff like that. So basically this channel is gonna be mostly Trove and live streaming of maybe the new COD, if you guys will enjoy seeing that, on a little bit of gameplay. And so yeah, so sayonara and stay epic, everybody.